Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Iliana Magra, and here are the top headlines of the day in Greece. Two 22-year-old men accused of carrying out a double homicide at a campground in Finikounde in southern Greece have been given until Sunday to testify before an investigative magistrate as police continue to investigate a tangled web of inheritance disputes, extortion and allegations of sexual abuse. One of the 22-year-olds has allegedly been identified by the only eyewitness of the incident, the nephew of one of the victims, as having fired the shots that killed the 68-year-old campsite owner and his 61-year-old close friend and assistant. The other suspect turned himself in earlier this week, saying he went to the campsite with a shooter with the aim of extorting money from the 68-year-old, but was waiting outside when the attack took place. The alleged accomplice has further claimed that he was trying to extort money from the 68-year-old victim by threatening to expose a sexual assault that he says took place a few years earlier when he was a minor and staying at the campsite as a guest. Authorities continue to investigate the inconsistencies in the suspect's allegations. In the meantime, they are also looking closely into the claims made by the 68-year-old's nephew, who stands to inherit the lion's share of his uncle's significant assets, including the entire profitable campsite, which is located on one of the area's most popular beaches. In other news, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has said that he had discussed by phone with Greece's Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis the possibility of the US supplying natural gas to Ukraine. The two leaders discussed recent developments in Ukraine ahead of the European Council meeting on October 23rd and 24th in Brussels. According to a statement by the Greek Prime Minister's press office, Mitsotakis also briefed Zelensky on the outcomes of the Summit for Peace held on October 13th in Sharm el-Sheikh in Egypt. The leaders exchanged views on ongoing European efforts to support Ukraine, regional security, and the broader diplomatic framework surrounding the conflict. Now, the draft Labour Ministry bill entitled Fair Employment for All was passed with a majority of 158 votes in a plenary session of Parliament earlier today during a roll call vote requested by the governing New Democracy. The bill was supported by 156 New Democracy MPs and 2 independents, well, except for Syriza Party, which abstained from the vote. It was rejected by the opposition. Finally, the Greek capital is set to host something entirely new and interactive this weekend, the Athens Archaeology Festival 2025, a lively hands-on celebration of the past hosted by the British School at Athens on Saturday, October 18. Under the theme Myths and Mysteries, this first edition invites visitors of all ages to explore how archaeology connects ancient stories with the scientific methods used to uncover them. The festival, free and open to everyone, with activities held in both Greek and English, promises an engaging mix of creativity, play and learning. And that's all for today. Tune in again tomorrow for Greece's first English language news bulletin, and ladies and gentlemen, have a good afternoon.